my name is Jana, and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories. Welcome. Welcome and Happy New Year. It's already next year, yeah. Today will be a regular-ish episode. Vlogmas is over, so if you've been watching Vlogmas, thank you very much. I will be talking about things that you have probably seen before during month of December, but I know that not everybody watched it, and it's not everybody's cup of tea. So I will be talking about things that I've been working on during month of December. Today is going to be a slightly different episode because I will not be showing any of my finished objects. I decided that I completed quite a pile of things during December, so I think they deserve a separate episode. And this Friday is free. Fingers crossed weather is good, hubby can take the kids out, and then I could show you properly all my finished objects from the month of December. Like, we could recap December. Yeah. So today we will just talk about my works in progress and have a little casual chat. Knit and chat is back. Let's start with my works in progress, because that's the only thing I'm talking about today. But they are so exciting. They all are so exciting that I just really wanted to share with you. And they are all, I will be showing you 3 today. But they are all big, and they are all kind of scrappy, or like 2 of them are from the advent calendars and 2 of them are kind of scrappy. I don't know. Now the math doesn't end up and like the math doesn't really work, because I have 3 projects. 2 of them are with the advent calendars, and 2 of them are scrappy, which means that one of them is both scrappy and advent. But I will explain a bit later. Okay, let's start with the biggest one. And the one I'm working on. And this is Anthology Throw by Helen Stewart. And I'm knitting it with the advent calendar that I ordered from Giddy Yarns, Helen, but she didn't dye it alone. It was a collaboration calendar from many different dyers, and then Helen put them together. So, yeah, and sent them to us. And they were 10-gram minis, and this pattern is actually designed for a yarn advent, but like a more typical yarn advent, the one that uses 20-gram minis. But when I saw the colors, I really wanted to make something special with that calendar, and I really loved the throw pattern. And the pattern was very kindly gifted to me by one of my lovely viewers. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And I had to cast it on almost immediately. I think this middle yarn made me do it. It's a circular throw. You work in a circle. There have been a lot of questions. Is it hard to do? No, it's not. Some people have been struggling with a circular cast on, but if you buy the pattern, there is a video link, and it's actually a very good one, because yeah, if you follow the instructions in that video, you can do it. And if you're a crocheter, I think you can do it with your eyes closed. So yeah, I was saying that I'm using 10-gram minis for mine, and what I'm doing, I'm also using the undyed cream colored yarn to replace the other 10 grams in the pattern. And so basically I take one of my 10-gram minis, I knit according to pattern, and then I have wound off 10-gram, now I lost it, these kind of little balls with the undyed yarn. Or you could use any color. It doesn't have to be cream if you want to use 10-gram minis. And then I just knit with that. And pattern actually tells you when to change the yarn, but I don't want to have any leftovers, so I'm just knitting until my yarn runs out. I have decided to do it that way, and it's actually working pretty well. So, and I'm now on color, I have completed 15 days. I've completed 15 days, and you can see the stripes are getting more narrow when we are increasing the stitch count. And I think my last stripes will be only like 2 or 3 rows wide. But that's okay, because I wanted to use my advent. I knew it would happen. Right now they are like 5 or 6 rows currently, but there are coming more increases because it's a circle. Yeah, and my last stripes will be only a few rows wide, but it's fine. It's otherwise, it's such a fun pattern, and I love my colors. Yeah, the advent was like candy themed, like sweets and candies, and I decided that I wanted to be a throw because then all the yarns would be together in here. And I'm also keeping the order in which the yarns came. I am not changing it up. It comes as it comes, as it was intended. So it's delicious, isn't it? I'm so in love with this, and it's very addictive, and I've been working on it a lot during the month of December. Yeah, I don't know how much. It's a circle. It's a big circle, and it's gonna get even bigger because it's only day number 15, and I think the pattern says that I should have used about 75% of yarn, and I think if I have some left, I will just make it a tad bigger, and that's it. I want to use every single drop of the advent. I feel a bit rusty. I don't know why, because I have not done these usual episodes, the regular episodes, but brain freeze. I have not been feeling well lately. I don't know. I think I caught some kind of bug, but I don't have any symptoms. I just feel ridiculously tired. Could just have been end of the year, the wave of tired, but yeah. It feels like I'm fighting something, but I'm not like really ill, but yeah, blah blah blah. Not interesting. So I'm showing it to you again because I'm obsessed with this thing. And so many of you have started this same project, and I think it's awesome. It's fantastic. I have never knit a round throw. This is my first one ever. It's like a giant doily. I love it. I love Helen Stewart. I love her patterns. I have our favorite throw in the living room is by Helen Stewart. Okay, let's put this away. Let's take the next one. Should we do another? I think I actually want to work on it later. Let's park it here. Let's do another one. I had 2 yarn advent calendars this year. One, the one I bought, and the other one was a swap calendar. Because a few of other podcasters here on YouTube, we decided to do a swap. Like a scrap yarn swap. And I was sending to one person and another person was sending to me. I was sending to Amy Palko, all the way in the UK, and I received a calendar from Annina, Anni Juutenits. She's right here in Finland, just a bit more north. I'm right in the south, and she's up there, not like very up, but she's in Kokkola. And here it is. There are my yarns that Annina sent me. Yeah, it was like a scrap yarn exchange. We just wound up little balls and packed them into bags or however, and then we sent them off. And I've been thinking, what should I do with mine? And I've been thinking, and I couldn't figure anything out until Lindsay Fowler released a new pattern in December, and I fell in love with it immediately. I wrote the name down because I can never remember it. It's called an Isidora. I will put it on a screen because every time I try to say it out loud, some gibberish comes out. I don't know, can you? Yeah, anyways, it's on the screen. And it's a shawl. It's a scrappy shawl. The best part about it, you don't have to weave in the ends because you're making this crazy fringe. It has this boho vibe. It looks like Oriental rug almost. Somebody mentioned that and I agree it does. And I'm this far. I'm just using them randomly. I started knitting it before I had all the colors, just from the beginning here, so it's a bit lighter here, and then I got some darker, moodier colors. I started adding them there, and I will just be mixing all these colors together in no particular order, just that they would all get to play together. And I'm obsessed with this as well. I have a hair clip there holding the fringe until I tie it. And I just wanted to knit on it. And this is also very, very addictive pattern. And I love it. I'm obsessed with it. And I want to work on it. But it's on hold for a moment because I'm prioritizing my third project that I want to talk to you about today, which is also a Scrappy project. Okay, it's like half and half. I'm using one not Scrappy yarn and the rest are scraps. And I have been talking about knitting this forever. I've been talking about it forever and now finally I'm doing it. This was actually my special Christmas cast on. What is that, you wonder? What is that? I'll hold it up. What is that? These are not sleeves. They are not. I'm finally making myself wool pants, wool leggings. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And of course, I had to pick Stephen West's pattern. I'm making Marled Mania leggings. And I'm doing them with scrap yarns. And I'm holding all sorts of scrap yarns, double with a black sock yarn. I had two different black sock yarns in my stash. I had opal, I had black opal. It's somewhere up here. And then I ran out of that. And I continued with Drops Fable, this one. This is what I'm using as my second yarn. And then I'm using all sorts of the most colorful scraps from my stash. And one leg is ready. One leg is done. And I'm actually halfway. Actually, the second leg is also almost done. And now I'm showing you the wrong side because once I'm done, I will turn them inside out. Let's turn this leg and I will show you. This is gonna be the right side. The wrong side. Yeah, the pearls will be on the right side, but as I don't want a pearl, I'm knitting it and then I will turn it inside out. I did all the adjustments to be able to do that. That's actually what the pattern suggests, that if you want this to be your right side, then you just knit and then you turn it inside out. And my cuffs are black, and here on top my ribbing is, my waistband is also black. And the only modification I did, now it's a bit hard to show because half of it is turned inside out. I'll turn it back, but you'll get the idea. The only modification that I did a fold, like I did a double waistband. Is it the waistband? Anyway, the ribbing on the waist is double. In the pattern is just a long ribbing and then you put in a tie. I did not want to do that, so I just knit my ribbing long and then I folded it over because I did not think about it. I would have probably done a provisional cast on and then knit it together, but I just started and then I thought, ooh, let's do the folded one. I didn't want to frog it back, so I just picked up my cast on edge and knit it together, and that way I made a double ribbing. And then I was thinking that if it stretches out, if it starts to be loose around my waist when I wear it, I'll just put an elastic in. It's gonna be easy because it will hold inside of the double ribbing. And yeah, it's a great pattern. I've been thinking, oh, do I need to modify it in some way? Because I have this problem that I have almost 2 size difference between up and down, like between my top and bottom, which means like my waist and my hips are like 2 sizes apart. I was like, okay, if I if I knit this to my size, will it be too loose on the waist? Or if I knit it smaller, do I need more space in the hips? But then I just decided that I'm gonna knit around the size that I need for the hips and then deal with the waist later. Like if I need to put in an elastic, I will do that. And then when I was knitting it, when I was forming the butt, the butt with the short rows, it felt like it's not gonna be big enough. But then I tried it on and it fits perfectly. And I'm knitting smaller. I'm using smaller needle size than the pattern suggests because I'm kind of a loose knitter and my gauge is slightly tighter because I wanted my pants to be a bit more tight and dense. That wind wouldn't blow through. It's very cold in here now again. It's minus again. So I'm using a smaller needle size, so my gauge is tighter and I'm knitting one size up. I think I'm knitting size 4. When actually size 3 should have been enough, but I'm using smaller needles. I did 4.5 millimeter for the body, for the body, yeah, for the legs, and then 3.5 for the ribbing. So I'm obsessed with these, and they are almost done. They are flying off my needles. And basically you just knit this as a giant sleeve, but for some reason I hate knitting sleeves and I loved knitting these. I don't know what's the difference. Is it just a mental block that it's not a sleeve? But the idea is same. You're basically like knitting a sleeve, but this was fun and sleeves are not. I don't know, go figure. What's happening? I can't wait to wear these. I will have a pair of absolutely ridiculous wool pants. So excited. I think I'm gonna even wear them under my dress. Yeah, I'm wearing a dress here and I think I'm gonna just put them under. Okay, should I mention also what I'm wearing today? I'm wearing my Love Note by Tin Can Knits, and I've been wearing this a lot because I finally have a perfect dress to go with it. If you have watched my vlogmas, you have seen this before, but I'll just show you. I got a brown warm dress, and now I can wear all my cropped sweaters. I have something, and this dress works with everything. It works with at least 3 of my cropped sweaters, which is lovely. Probably with more, but I've been enjoying it a lot. Okay, should we do knit and chat? I actually have one acquisition. It was my like Christmas/New Year's gift, because I got some money and then I decided to spend it on something special for myself, and I picked up myself a book. I bought myself a knitted Kalevala. I've been trying to resist this one because it has so many great patterns, and my time limit is my time is very limited, my free time, and yeah, my knitting list is very, very long. So I was thinking, okay, when I want to knit something from it, I'll pick myself up a copy, but now I just got this because Christmas and New Year's, and I had gift money, and it's by Jenna Kostet, and it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. And I already want to knit something from it, and I don't know what, because I love them all. I'll show you just a couple of photos from beginning. There. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's Kalevala inspired, and where could I find some pretty picture to show you? I'll show you one of my favorites. Where are you? You are in the beginning. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. Yeah, so it's my only like knitting related acquisition from the past couple of weeks. I've got some yarn as gifts, and yeah, I was gifted some yarn, but it's already packed in a shelf. I've been reorganizing this room a little bit. I've been cleaning my yarn shelf. And I don't know, there are some things I don't wanna, there are some things that don't inspire me that much anymore, and I've been putting them in a separate bin, and I think I might use them as prizes for our Happy Scrappy blanket mail. Remember, that's still going on. Have you been working on yours? I actually have been working on my Bits and Bobs blanket and also on the Battenberg blanket, but they are both now in the living room because I've been very slowly working on both during the Scrappy Sundays mostly because that's for your Scrappy projects. You know I love Scrappy. You can see I love Scrappy. Everything here is Scrappy. Yeah, little one is running there. My mom was keeping them busy. My mom is still here. She's leaving in a couple of days. She's been keeping them busy playing with them in the basement, and now they are building a dino city. They collected all the dinosaurs from around the house, and now they are building a dino village there. Little one needed some help. She couldn't find her tiny ironing board. She's been running with it around the house. Yeah, she got a little ironing board and iron for her bunny house as a Christmas gift, and she's been running around with it, and she put it somewhere in the morning. Now she couldn't find it. I've been very busy also knitting bunny related items, because update on a bunny life. On a toy bunny, Sophia's toy bunny. Bunny got a new house, and yeah, Bunny got a couple of things for Christmas for the house, and then we decided that now Bunny needs a proper house, and Sophia asked for it, so we were visiting Helsinki with my husband just before New Year's, and we went to IKEA and picked up one of those like wooden shelves that looks like a house. It's kind of like a doll house. You can also use it as a bookshelf. We picked one of those, and then that was her special like New Year's gift. When she woke up on the 1st of January, there was already a house set up for her. Bunny used to live on a shelf. Sophia has like a bookshelf in her room, and Bunny just had a house, like just one room house on that bookshelf. And then we decided that Bunny needs a proper house. So we got a house for the bunny, and now Bunny needed some new things for the house. So I made a little pillow and new throw, because yeah, Bunny has a pink sofa and we didn't have anything that would work with that. So I've been very busy making bunny related things. What else? I wanted to talk about something else, but I don't know. Ooh, I wanted to share with you a special yarn that I got as a gift from lovely viewer. Hi, Angela, in Germany. Thank you very much for the lovely packages that you've been sending us. Kids have been very busy during the month of December, crafting and using all the lovely things that you sent us. And she sent me yarn. There is a tiny bag, and there was a very, very special yarn inside, and I need your help. I need your help with this, because this is apple door lace weight. Look at that color. It's so pretty. And then it came with this Ito mohair, and I think this wants to be a hat. This definitely wants to be a hat, and I can't figure out what kind of hat. Do you know any good hat patterns that would use lace weight with mohair? Because look at the colors in that, and then oh my god, I want a hat like this for myself. I'm gonna be selfish and I'm gonna knit myself a hat with this. I just can't figure out the pattern. I want it to be something simple that the yarn would really stand out, but I don't think I want a simple ribbed beanie. I want something else, and I don't know what I want. I know I want the hat and I want to use this yarn, but I have no idea about the pattern. This one is 275 meters in 50 grams, which makes it lace weight, yes. Oh my god, it's so lovely. It's like a woolly wool. And if you know any good pattern that uses lace weight with mohair, please let me know in the comments, because I need to cast this on. I'm itching. It's so lovely. Thank you, Angela. I love this. I could not have picked more perfect yarn for myself. It's just... I don't know. Do I have anything else for today? I think I'm gonna go now because I still need to do a couple of things around the house. I just came from work and I'm trying to catch the last drops of light here. Because the weather has been interesting. Yesterday we had a beautiful light, but I spent the whole day at work. And today I was like, oh, I'll come just a bit earlier from work to record an episode, and there is no light. It's all cloudy and overcast, and it's been snowing again, which is actually lovely because it's been melting, then it was icy, and now it has snowed and everything is white again, and I love it. It's just that the light situation is questionable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish it here, and I will try to make a special, like a summary of my December episode with all my finished objects from December. I will try to make it in by the end of this week. Usually when I make plans like that, something in life happens, but I will try. So I just wanted to wish you all a very happy new year. I hope that this year brings us some good news and positive emotions and lovely experiences, and I just wish us all a much easier year than the previous one. I hope so. We can always hope, right? We will see if it's gonna happen, but we can always hope. At least we have our knitting that keeps us sane. It's good. It's good. Knitting is always good for you. Okay, I'm gonna go now, and if everything is well, I will see you again later this week. So Happy New Year, and thank you for being here, and heippa!